Good morning, Crossroads South, and happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, November 11th, and it's a very special day today. It is a B day today, so we will talk a little bit. Don't forget about the freeze and making sure that you get to where you need to be ahead of time. If you are in the hallway when the freeze happens, you're going to be frozen, and you're going to have to go to the nearest location. And honestly, we're going to start cracking down on that and making sure that students are not just taking their time because they don't think there's any reason to be where you need to be in your HAP. So get to where you need to be so that we can all be set, freeze, get ourselves regulated, know what we're doing during HAP in terms of making up work, which is why I had you look at Genesis yesterday. And then after the freeze, you'll be able to go to your other locations. If you're in choir, you go directly to choir and you will freeze in choir with Mrs. Barry. All right. As I reminded you again, make sure you're checking Genesis. We're coming down to the end of the trimester. Yes, there's a whole month left to go, but it's, November, so it's a little choppy. So let's talk about what makes today so special. Today, we celebrate Veterans Day, a very important day in our country. On November 11th, 1918, World War I officially ended, and people across the world hope for peace. In honor of that day, we now recognize November 11th as Veterans Day, a time to thank the brave men and women who served our U.S. military or served in the U.S. military. Veterans have protected our freedom, helped others around the world, have shown courage, strength, and dedication. Many of them are parents, grandparents, neighbors, friends, and some right here in our community. If you know a veteran, we want you to take a moment to say thank you today. A simple thanks for your service can mean a lot. There are many people even in this building who have family members who are currently serving, like Mrs. Kling. Her son is currently serving. So this morning we said thank you. Please thank him for his service. At this time, please join us in a short moment of silence as we honor all veterans, past and present, who have served our country. Moment of silence. Thank you. All right. It is now time to just remind you that we have a few weeks or a week until we have spring tryout or spring. I'm already in spring. That's because it's so cold today. I had to break out the big heavy jacket today and I'm hoping for spring, but alas, it is just cold. We are coming into winter. So next week we will have some winter sports tryouts. You need to have your health forms cleared. Please listen carefully to the afternoon announcements so that you know which groups are meeting on which days and that you know if you are cleared or not. Also today during HAP, I know that Ms. Lopez is having a Youth Advisory Council meeting. We call it YAC, and that is related to lunch. You'll go to your freeze, and then when you're unfrozen, you can have a pass and come down for Ms. Lopez. She's giving you that pass. Otherwise, this is the time to hunker down and make sure that we are all set and ready for our first trimester. For those of you in 6th grade, this will be your first trimester in middle school. It's a big accomplishment, and making it through and getting used to all the routines and structures here is really important. So make sure that you're checking and doing what you need to do. And finally, I'm going to reiterate what I said yesterday, which is just a reminder. If you ever receive an email that is from somebody you don't know, it looks suspicious. There are, or another example is what we've experienced recently where there's hundreds and hundreds of people that are on the email. Do not reply. Even if you want to be taken off the list, that's not the way you get taken off. In fact, that actually perpetuates the email going forward, which is what people want you to do. So do not reply. You can delete it, let us know, or you can go to the 3 dots on the side and you can mute the conversation so that it's not coming to you again. But students around the district that are sending mass emails are getting all of their privileges suspended. So just understand that's the consequence, and that's a misuse of our acceptable use agreement and a misuse of the technology that you're given here in the district to use for education. All right, that concludes our morning announcements for today, folks. Please stand for the salute to our flag. Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Have an awesome day, Crossroads.